Welcome to the GCU Lopes Report. Barry Butel alongside VP of Athletics here at Grand Canyon University, Mike Vaught. Mike, welcome once again to the GCU Lopes Report. And what an exciting week it has been as the Final Four folks were in town unveiling the 2017 Final Four logo. Tell us a little bit about the day.
It was a great event. It was at Harmon Park, which it was an educational experience for me. It's a historical park. There's a lot of background that goes with that park. They actually named off all the NBA players that grew up in that neighborhood and all the legends of basketball that actually passed through there as children. It was in South Phoenix, just south of downtown, so it was really a neat setting. But the NCAA put it on, and they unveiled the 2017 Final Four logo, which was a great-looking logo. The cool thing about the event, they highlighted the four Division I basketball programs in the state of Arizona. So Coach Marley got to speak, the other three coaches from the state got to speak, and the NCAA selection committee was present for the event. So the AD from Oklahoma, Michigan State, Duke, Stanford, there was about 20 there that got exposed to GCU. A lot of media exposure there. It was a great event. It was a great exposure for our university.
Yeah, it's fantastic when you think about college basketball in the state now with GCU on the rise and the other three universities. It's great to have such a strong base of college basketball right here in our own backyards.
It is, and the state of Arizona got a lot of great exposure being a basketball state now, kind of established as a basketball state. And I thought that was a good message sent to the media yesterday by the hosting committee. And, of course, Glendale and the city of Phoenix does a fantastic job hosting events on this scale as they do for the bowl games and the national championship football game coming up. So I know this is going to be a fabulous event in 2017.
Well, it was a great day. Coach Marley was out there as well to speak, and Jerry Colangelo also made an appearance. It's great to be rubbing elbows with, as you mentioned, some of the top programs in college basketball.
Well, it was great they were all there, and of course the media exposure. I happened to walk in with Dan and Mr. Colangelo, and of course we had 20 cameras on as soon as we walked in the door. So, they got to do a lot of interviews. There was a guy there actually had a Marley's cap on. I asked Dan, what'd you pay this guy to wear the Marley's cap, right? It was one of the former NBA guys, but Dan was taking pictures as soon as he got out of the car. He's the guy. Yeah. And it was just a great event.
I know a note for the show was you wanted to talk about an etiquette dinner for the athletic department. Now, tell us a little bit about this.
Well,
I haven't heard about this.
We had it for our SAC group. It's part of our Lopes for Life program, and we had it on Monday night. And it was a mocktail hour where we were all dressed up, dresses, suits, ties, everybody looked sharp, and to prepare them professionally down the road of being in that type of social setting, mingling, getting to know people, those type things. And then we moved in and had a full dress dinner. Had a chef that explained each entree, each phase of the meal. The guys learned how to tie ties. So it was just a really cool event to prepare those kids when they go out, do job interviews, and get in a professional setting.
And that truly is a valuable asset to have. I mean, the ability to network, to communicate in those types of surroundings, not only as an athlete, but everybody out there, to be able to communicate in those surroundings. It's such a huge asset, and it's something that I'm sure is a huge benefit for the athletic department.
Well, it is, and when you think of today's kid, they're used to text messaging, not talking. Exactly. So they actually have to talk at these events, and when they get in a business setting, that's the way it's going to be. So it was an unbelievable night. Jenna and Jason did a great job with the event.
Now, from the athletic front, men's and women's basketball getting underway on Friday evening, GCU Arena in the afternoon. The women, Trent May and that squad against Hawaii, and then the men at 7 against Portland State.
Well, Hawaii's a good ball club traditionally. We have a good relationship with the University of Hawaii. Dave Matlin, the new AD, is a friend of mine, and he's a great guy. I think that relationship will continue. I think they had 23 wins last year on NIT tournament, so they're typically a physical team. The first 500 get gifts, so come early.
Wow.
Yeah, you get a shirt, a banner, and a souvenir cup as you enter the arena for the women's game, the first 500 fans. So come early, stay late, be loud, bring your family. And then at 7 o'clock, we have the men tipping off against Portland State, which will be a good opener for us. We've got a lot of new players, and we're not sure about how the chemistry unfolds that first game. So it'll be a great learning experience for our coaches and our team. And of course, the atmosphere at our arena is second to none. And the purple pregame we have this year, so be there by 6:30 to get your seat. Bring your family, bring your kids, and enjoy the purple pregame because it's going to be a great atmosphere.
It is amazing. There's just more and more havocs now in the arena. The atmosphere is just electric, and of course, all the activation before the game. So come on out early, find a place to park, make your way down Lopes Way. Those 12 dining options that people can select from before the game and head on in. It's going to be great on Friday and throughout the course of the season. Well, some of the athletic teams have winded down their seasons, including soccer, but what a tremendous amount of support both of those programs received from the student body.
Yeah, we actually broke some records this year for attendance for men's and women's soccer, and there's a story on our website you can go to. I believe we were ranked in the top 30 in attendance, and that's incredible because we don't have our stadium yet.
That's true.
Once we get the stadium in place, it's really going to be a great facility. And the March to the Match, we were undefeated the nights we did that, so we may need to do that every week next year.
Yeah, you don't want to break that tradition, right?
Right.
Yeah, the soccer stadium continues to come out of the ground, and early part of next year it'll be all ready to go?
Yeah, we should be in March. It's a beautiful facility. I was by there today, and just the construction at GCU, as we've talked about, it's amazing how fast it happens.
Finally, before we sign off for this installment of the GCU Lopes Report, the golf course coming together as well. That's just beautiful. Some of the shots that I've seen early on here, and we're
incredible.
Just weeks away from that opening.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible, and they've put us on the banned list, I've heard. They don't want us out there tearing it up, so we're going to have to sneak out on it.
Yeah, we will.
But it's going to be the best public course in the city, and really rival some of the private courses. It's going to be beautiful. It's incredible.
I'm not shocked by being on that banned list. Well, we will definitely have to sneak on. Well,
absolutely.
Well, thanks so much, Mike Vaught, VP of Athletics here at Grand Canyon University. Thanks so much for tuning in to the GCU Lopes Report.